it looks like, yeah, binary research station. And yeah, as you were saying, the whole, oh, it worked against me last time, what if he does it again? Well, it's very possible here to try to adjust to deal with it.
For those of you who may not have seen that earlier series, Believe kind of opened up Stargate, went for about 4 Phoenix, and was able to do a little bit with them. And the real problem came after there was a large Ling Infestor sort of comp going on, the huge Muta switch from SteAdfaSt that ended up winning him the game because there was no real anti-air left for Believe. Maybe he's going to be looking to kind of repeat that success, repeat that very dangerous tech switch that Zerg can execute so well.
Well, we're gonna have to find out, but starting on Binary Research Station, we've got our green Protoss representing Team Extreme Supremacy. It is Believe.
I could, of course, make the same joke about his team name, but in the northern position, our blue Zerg, can he deal with the cheese? He's representing gear in the rear. SteAdfaSt is his name.
And over on the west side of the map, we have our green probe heading to the exact same position as it had versus... Actually, no. Never mind. There we go. Exact same position as it had versus Seraph. It's going to be dropping down a pylon, most likely. This is a different probe. It's a different incarnation to the previous probe. The thoughts of running away from home seem to hold true yet again. And it's going to be, most likely, a single gateway proxy.
He does still know that he needs to bring back that gift for Mom and Dad, so they're less angry because he's bringing back that additional minerals. There's the bank up of those minerals as he drops the gateway, and SteAdfaSt, he was the winners bracket finals loser. That means that for the 15, 20, 30 minutes that he had to kind of cool off in between the winners bracket finals and the losers bracket finals, he could have totally opened up the stream, although this is a double proxy gate, so it's going to be a bit different. He could have actually seen that proxy gate game that Believe pulled off against Seraph. For now, that doesn't seem to be the case. He is not respecting his opponent. He is not scouting for those proxies.
Yep, and actually, it's not going to be the single proxy gate. It's going to be the double. So that means just as many zealots going to be coming out as we're normally used to when you get the proxy gateways. And right now, just the single zealot going to be starting up, going to get chrono boosted, and of course, back at home, you know, economy not doing too well. And, oh, SteAdfaSt. He might be going for the free hatch before pool. He's looking for something. But
I believe the term that is... no, he doesn't scout! He almost scouted! He clicked on the sight blocker. Oh my word.
He drops the hatchery, and now there's no defense whatsoever. He's even going for the gas cyber.
Oh my word.
This is so terrible for SteAdfaSt, as now he's going to have 3 zealots in a probe knocking on his door with no response.
Oh, I wish we had player cams so much because he is getting ready to make that Reddit thread about that dirty, dirty Protoss cheese. There's the step into the creep. There's the step into the vision. The GG is literally moments away as SteAdfaSt is going to be face-palming and head-desking as hard as he can.
Well, it looks like, you know, he does have that other hatchery. He's going to be trying to keep the zealots at bay for as long as possible. The probe will be going down, but the spawning pool is now cancelled. His only defense are these drones. There are now 5 zealots. That is quite a few. As we can see, these zealots are taking so long to die, and good game comes out from SteAdfaSt.
Wow.
We're going to take it 2-0. Talk about build order losses.
Exactly. Talk about build order losses. Precisely the phrase to describe that game. If someone was like, hey, I need you to describe that final game in as few words as possible, that gives them the perfect image of what went down. Double proxy gate is extremely powerful for that exact reason, but triple hatch before pool, no scout against Believe, really? When you're down 0-1 in a best-of-3 series, I am very surprised that SteAdfaSt was that bold.
Indeed, and, you know, he's messaging me with an RIP for himself. So, well played to believe. You know, he was even complaining a little bit at the end of their winter semi-series, like, man, if you spawned any other spawn location, I would have won. And well, now went to the two Blurs maps and just rolled across with a bit of cheesy tactics to close it out. But you know, we're going to be getting to what I say will be a bit of a treat. We're getting some No Regret versus Believe for a grand finals. And these two, they have a long history of liking each other very much as friends in StarCraft 2. I'm just kidding. They hate each other to a very high extent. At least that's what it appears to be in-game chat. So
I don't know. Yeah, maybe IRL, they're quite good friends or they're buddies, something like that. But again, you talked about Masa is gone. Who's number 2 when Masa is gone? That's what this tournament is actually going to be kind of determining who gets to take home the prize, who gets to take home the glory, potentially that SSD like you were talking about coming from AMD. So a lot on the line, and this is certainly going to be deciding not only who gets more money and points here, but then of course both of these guys have secured themselves tickets to go to next week's tournament.
Yeah, and of course SteAdfaSt does get himself $25. So that's pretty good. You know, you come out, wake up a bit earlier than usual, but you play for about like 3 hours and you get $25 for it. I'd say that'd be a good morning well spent.
Yeah, not the worst. You get to play video games and get paid for it, even if you're not making thousands and thousands of dollars. Still not a bad thing.
Yep, you can buy, that's a week's worth of coffee.
If you buy expensive coffee, yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if he goes to Starbucks or if
you
he
can
goes.
buy. The thing is that I know is that I just paid like $17 to buy a 2-pound bag of coffee from Amazon, and that coffee is delicious. So that's what I would be spending money on.
All right, well, we're going to be going to a quick break before our grand finals for online stage 4 to see who gets that extra $25, as both of these now are assured a ticket to EGL. They get refunded, because I feel like both of them had bought their ticket already, so we just give them the money that it cost them back. But yeah, so we'll be back in a couple minutes. Stay tuned.